Hare Krishna, Namaste. Today I was attending a meeting at office. While we were waiting for others to join, as usual, the rest of them in the call were talking about their weekend plans. As the conversation was going on, one person was telling, all of us have only one life and only one chance to live. Therefore, we have to try to live to the max, to the best that we could. So he gave this mantra to the other person or to everyone in the call that live life king size. After the call, as I was pondering on the statement, live life king size, then I understood it means to make the most of everything. Live life in a grand way, not to worry about anything else, but to find all means to be happy in life. This is nothing but a school of thought, a philosophy called Charvaka. Charvaka means nectarian words or words of nectar. This philosophy has been in existence for a long time, even many yugas. It's nothing new. And this philosophy belongs to atheistic school of thoughts. Atheists are those who do not believe in Vedas, in God, and in existence of Atma. Also, those who only believe in Vedas or only believe in God or only believe in Atma but not in Vedas and God. In other words, those who do not believe all these three can easily fall into the category of being atheist. Though this philosophy has been in existence for a long time, the one who popularized was Charvaka. Therefore, it got its name as Charvaka philosophy. It is nothing but the philosophy of materialism, denying the truth of Vedas and existence of God and Atma. We might have come across this philosophy without knowing it's in philosophy in our life in many forms that we might have not realized. It may be from our close friends, family members, colleagues, or we might have heard through some medias, all this forwarding messages that happens in cell phones nowadays. This philosophy is the most famous among all other philosophies. Many welcome this philosophy. Because it's so popular and welcomed by many in the world, it is also called as Lokayata. It is nothing but a philosophy which encourages to get away from one's duties and responsibilities and try to find means to be enjoy and happy. The famous sloka which tells about this philosophy is Rinam Kritva Gritam Bhibet Yavat Jivet Sukam Jivet Bhasmi Bhotasya Dehasya Kutapuna Ahamo Bhavet. Even if one has to beg, take loan, as long as one lives, you should live happily by eating as much ghee as possible. It's mentioned ghee here because ghee is an expensive ingredient. Since the material body simply becomes ashes at death, how will it ever come to life again? That's a little meaning of this sloka. Charvaka is telling to us, as long as you live, you should eat all delicious food nicely. Don't compromise. Just keep eating and enjoying your life. When I ask, but I don't have money to have nice food and for enjoyment. Well, Charvak says, use your credit card. Take loan from your friends and families and relatives. But how will I repay? I won't have any money to pay them. Charvak says, why you have to repay? You don't need to repay. Well, what do you mean? I have taken money from someone who trusted and given their money to me. Therefore, I have to give them back. It's okay. Don't need to be so truthful. It's okay if you don't pay them. It's absolutely fine. Well, if I don't pay them, they will not give me money again when I really need. Then you just steal the money from them. You don't need to ask them anymore if they don't give it to you. Just steal the money. Wherever there are money, just go and steal. That's all. Stealing? I'll become a sinner. In my next life, I have to suffer for this sin. What do you mean by next life? Do you remember your previous life? Do you remember anyone speaking about their previous life? There is nothing called next life. There is nothing called previous life. Life is just one time, my friend. When the body burnt to ashes, you are done. Just don't waste time thinking about previous life, next life, sin. This is a precious time that you have. Life is short. Just enjoy life to the king size. Well, I won't die. It's my body which dies. I am an Atma. Good joke. Good joke. Have you ever seen the Atma that you're telling yourself as Atma? Have you ever seen your Atma? No. You are believing something which you have not seen. Remember, unless you see something, do not trust on it. There are only 4 real things in the world: earth, water, fire, and air. That's all. We are all made of those things. There is no concept of Atma. It's only body. Atma and body are one and the same. Therefore, there is nothing like Atma leaves the body after the death, takes another body. All these are just to bring some fear in the minds of people. That's all. But those who are wise, intelligent, and matured can easily understand what I'm saying. Therefore, my friend, my simple advice to you is that beg, borrow, or steal, but enjoy life king size. Do not worry about Papa or Punya. Do not worry about next life. Do not worry about following Dharma. Because once you are dead, the body is gone into ashes. That's it. Now just go get ready and find where the money is. Get the money, enjoy your life. This is what this sloka says, which belongs to Charvaka philosophy. Rinam kritva gritam bhibet yavad jivet sukam jivet bhasmi bhutasya dehasya kuta punas agamo bhavet. Now, on the same line, let's see a similar lively discussion that took place in Valmiki Ramayana. When Rama refused to the proposal of Bharata, Bharata wanted Rama to return back to Ayodhya and accept the kingdom. He tried his best, but Rama denied. Bharata put his head down with disappointment and kept quiet. Then Sarga 108 starts. In Dasaratha's kingdom, he had 7 Brahmanas who were very scholarly: Sayugnya, Jabhali, Kasyapa, Gautama, Markandeya, Dheerghayu, and then Katyayana. In this, Jabhali, who was watching the conversation between Bharata and Rama, lost his patience and started speaking to Rama. What he spoke was completely unexpected, unaccepted by Rama, but he did speak with an intention so he can somehow or the other convince Rama to come back to Ayodhya. He did this out of love for Rama. Let's keep that in mind. But the reason that we are going through this discussion is to understand the Charvaka philosophy. And what do we gain by understanding the Charvaka philosophy? So we can be very careful to identify when someone talks to us in those lines. So Rama had told Bharata that he will not come to Ayodhya because he has given his word to his father Dasaratha, and he wanted to keep up with his promise. And he gave many other reasons. Hearing all the reasons that Rama gave, then Jabali spoke. Enough, Rama, enough. Don't go on thinking meaninglessly in this manner like a common man. You have descended from Raghu. You are an intelligent person. You are a very sensible man. Kha kasya purusho bandhu kim apya kasya kenachit. Yadyako jayate jantur eka eva vinashyati. Who is related to whom? What is there to be obtained by anything? and by whom? Every creature is born alone and dies alone. Rama, don't you know this? He who becomes attached to other person, saying, this is my father, this is my mother, he should know as one who has lost his wisdom and is a madman. The truth is that no one belongs to anyone. And Jabali gave an example. Yata grama antaram gachan narak kaschit kvachit vaset utsrijya cha tam avasam pratishteta apare ahani. O Rama, as one who passes a village spends the night over there, and the next day he leaves that village, that place, and continues his journey to another village. So are mother, father, brother, sister, wife, husband, children, home, possession, etc. They are but a resting place. The wise do not become attached to them. You must be wondering, well said. This is what we have been hearing in other classes also. But please wait, more to come. Then Jabali said, my dear Rama, therefore giving up the kingdom inherited from your father is not wise. You don't deserve to be in this forest. This is an inappropriate place, miserable place, lot of disturbances. Rather, you simply go, return back to Ayodhya, be crowned as a king. The kingdom is waiting for you. Hundreds and thousands of servants are waiting to serve you. There are so many enjoyment over there. You just have to become a king. Rajabohan Anubhavan Mahaharhan Parthavyatmaja Viharatvam Ayodhyayam Yata Shakra Trivistape. O Prince, enjoy the royal luxury worthy of you. Move around like Ayodhya, like Indra, the Lord of celestial heaven. Then Rama was thinking, what about the word that I given to my father? Father? Just now I told you that there is no such relationship as father, mother, guru, brother, sister. Dasharatha is none to you, nor you in any way to him. The king is separate and someone else. Likewise, you are separate and you are someone else. What is this father, son, mother, brothers, sisters? Who told you all these things? Rama was thinking, but he is the one who has given me this life. And Jabali said, Bijamatram pita janto shuklum rudiramevacha. Listen, Rama, the father is only the seed of a being. The sperm and the blood, the ovum, blend at the right time in the mother's womb. So that produces a human being. That's all. It's just a combination of two matters. That's all. Remember, Rama, the king has already gone to the place where he is meant to go. This is the nature of those who die. But you are becoming so disturbed about this false relationship with him. And Rama was thinking, well, how can you say he's not my father? I am still performing my duties as a son. I need to perform the rites to my father for rest of my life. I need to perform Pitru Puja, the Shraddha, etc. Jabali laughed and said, wow, what a waste of time. What a waste of money. What a waste of resource, Rama. Rama, you do all this Shraddha, Pitru Puja, these rituals for the dead people, the departed ancestors, forefathers. You're just wasting resource. Have you ever seen them coming to accept the food that you offer during the Shraddha ceremony? I have not seen one. I have not heard anyone telling that to me, that some of their ancestors coming and accepting what they offered. Simple to understand. How can a dead man can come and accept food? So there is no need for you to do any of these ceremonies. Rather, please give that food, give that money to the needy people, Rama. Rama, let me tell you a secret. Performing sacrifices, distributing gifts, controlling your senses, practicing austerity, being detached, that is being renounced, all these that you read, you heard, are simply manufactured by clever people to trap others for the sake of inducing others to give them something. So you don't fall into this trap, Rama. Now let me conclude. Understand There is nothing beyond this universe. There is nothing beyond what you can directly pursue through your senses. Therefore, be fixed on what you can directly pursue, what you can see, what you can touch, what you can taste, what you can hear, and set aside that which cannot be directly perceived. Things like papa, punya, karma, dharma, next life, just keep them aside. Therefore, Rama, just accept the kingdom that is being given by Bharata. Satham buddhim puraskritva sarvaloka nidarshinim rajam tvam pradigrinishva bharatena prasaditah. The sarga ends here. In the next sarga, that is 109th sarga in the second canto, that is Ayodhya Kanda, Rama responds to Jabali's philosophy, theory, in length. That we will not go through here, but he was not happy at all with this philosophy. He was very upset. For the very first time and also for the last time in the entire Valmiki Ramayana, we can see Rama criticizing his own father Dasaratha. We always heard Rama as obedient, very submissive, very respectful to his father. But here for the first time, he criticizes his father. Nindamyaham karma pitu kritam tatu. I accuse, I criticize the act done by my father in making you, in appointing you as one of his advisors. Your intelligence is perverted, is misleading. The ideology that the soul does not exist is terrible. You have fallen away from the path of Vedic Dharma. Hearing these words from Rama, understanding that Rama is not going to change, Jabali then said, Rama, I understand the truth of Vedas. My intention was simply to somehow or the other convince you to get you back to Ayodhya. And sage Vasishtha was also then said, Rama, don't get angry on Jabali. Yes, it is his intention to get you back, and that's the intention of every one of us. Then Rama became pacified. So getting back to our original point, this idea live life king size is a materialistic ideology. We must be very careful especially when we are in the path of spirituality. There may be people come to us in the name of well-wisher and give this philosophy to us. Or we may even get attracted to this philosophy by watching others. Sometimes in devotee's life, as we have been practicing for several years, we may get into this thought, I've been serving the Lord for many years, but look at that person, he is so very happy. Maybe I should try that out. I am here in the wrong place. That is why this philosophy is called Charvaka philosophy. It pulls the mind of even a saintly person. So let's be careful. Thank you. Hare Krishna.